Hello and welcome back, everybody. Deal here. So, you will notice a few changes. First of all, this is probably higher quality because I never realized I was recording on 720p for the entirety of my YouTube career. So I apologize for that. I have no idea I was nervous myself. And B, I do apologize for the lack of uploads ever since after my trip. One, I realized that a vlog is not possible, and B, work decided to do pretty much everything wrong while I was on my trip. So guess who's doing a little bit of damage control? Me. And that's gonna bleed into next week. So it's gonna be a little bit rough on the uploads. I will still try my best, but however, I'm going to be a lot more tired and stuff like that. So just be warned of that. But that's enough of IRL issues and stuff like that. So let's dive into what was dropped today. The remix has been dropped today, as well as the new, remix info. Apologies. Remix info has dropped today. But then from there, we then have a login bonus, and we have the new Onslaught event, aka Honey event, which I'm happy with. So we're gonna go over the remix, but before I do continue, obviously do subscribe to the channel of more stuff. Even though there will be a little bit less uploads, I will still try to get some stuff out whenever I can. It's just hard doing it with like 2 jobs going on. It's hard, so do forgive me. And also feel free to check out the links in the description. They do mean a lot if you do at least check them out. So for the remix, we have Humanoid Jupiter, who's actually a blade. So this immediately puts him through some very rough competition because of Gala existing. This is going to be really rough. But also we have Uriel finally entering the game, and also Gala Prince will be the past Gala that's on Raid Up. Very nice stuff. This only lasts a few days, so do keep that in mind. So Jupiter, attack unit. He's not going to get used because of Gala existing. That's his issue. No matter how good his kit is, he's not outdoing Gala because of how dumb Luca is. He's in that trap, unfortunately. So going over his kit, Thunder Strike, damage, inflicts flash burn, grants a strength amp. If it hits an enemy that has the overcharge effect, it'll do bonus damage based on the enemy's level. If overcharge is at its maximum level, it will be removed after the bonus damage is done. So, just outright, it does 1,200 mod off 1 hit, but then the bonus damage, it can scale all the way up to 4 hits of an additional 300 mod each. So that's pretty nice. So he can short double his mod, which is nice. It's good. It's nice. Then strength amp and flash burn is all standard stuff. But however, he does have a team amp of 1 and not tied to a cooldown, so that is nice. So therefore, whenever like gets the additional team amp stuff, so like you have a Gala unit on the team, you can potentially have him do amps pretty quickly, which is cool. It's nice. So now we have Spark Ignition. It does apply the overcharge to the target. If the user is hit by an attack, that can be avoided with the damage immunity provided by skills. While using this skill before it applies overcharge, this skill will instead apply 4 levels of overcharge to the target and nearby enemies. And will obviously 1 level of overcharge lasts 60 seconds, and 4 levels last 15. So pretty much, if you iframe at the right time with this skill, you will max out overcharged, to as which you can then immediately punish pretty damn well. Okay, nice. Standard strength, but also will have the Humanoid Mercury little chain co-op that makes it in here, because the team strength amp, it will equal curse res. That's nice. I always did like that about Mercury. This is just good. I like this a lot. So now we have Lightworm's Nature 2. Does have paralysis or resistance. They had to add that. This is saying first transformation will be Jupiter. Second transformation will then become High Jupiter. Same as all the human Great Worms so far. It's nice. Also, when the user dodges an enemy's attack, just outright, it applies overcharge to the attacking enemy and grants the user a strength amp with a max team amp of 1. After activating, this effect will not activate again for 10 seconds. So he has two ways to apply overcharge: either outright a dodge, or iframe DS2. And also, when you just dodge, you also gain a strength amp. Once again, not tied to a cooldown. So he does have some amp botting capabilities, which is really, really nice. And I like it. So Overcharge has 4 levels and deals damage to the affected enemies and nearby enemies when the effect is lost. So, let me finish this. Then I'll explain it. This damage and its area of effect increase when its level, with its level, not when its level. And when removed at level 4, it also inflicts paralysis and stun. But the more accurate times are down there. So this overcharge, we all remember in the High Jupiter fight, when it came to those big rings, right? With like little thunder effects over the head. That's exactly what this is. And this time we have 4 levels. So I assume that 4, it's going to be like map wide pretty much. This could potentially be amazing for the big wave clearing. So Jupiter might have some very, very good usage for like Trials of the Mighty Legion and stuff like that, because of how many enemies there are. He could have some incredible usage, so that is definitely something to consider at the very least. He has poison res, of course, that way his chain collab can then benefit him and effectively make him a dual res. I say effectively because paralysis res don't really matter to him. We also have Arc Absorption 2, fills the Dragon Gauge by 20% and restores users' HP if they are in range of the attack dealt by the overcharge effect when it is lost. So also, we'll have Mini Dragon Battery as well as some sustainability. I like this. I like him a lot. My question now is that how well can he fare in a fight like Taurus that drains your Dragon Gauge? That's a question I do have. But my overall thoughts, I think he's pretty good. Right? He's pretty good. He's obviously going to take over best general cool like Katana. He'll definitely have that title, but use over Galaluka, I don't think so. Galaluka is just too strong. He hard carries your DPS way too hard. I don't think he's going to overtake Galaluka. But however, because I like all the human Great Worms, I'm going to be summoning for him. That's a trap I set for myself. I don't care. I like them. I'm going to summon for them. I don't care how wise that is, but I just like them. Like, what can I say? I just like them. So he's getting a summon for me just for existing. I don't care. So moving on to now Uriel. Nope. I guess Gala is next. I'll come back to him because he's old news really. So Uriel. He is obviously meant to be paired with Forest, and it does show, because I mean, like, our 60% is nice. It's solid. Excuse me. I practically rolled out of bed a few minutes ago. Moving on to what makes him unique. Uriel's favor 2. He grants Uriel's Zeal when the user dodges an attack. It's got 3 levels. For 60 seconds, increases strength by 10%, and then chances of inflicting Scorch Run by 20, and it goes all the way up to level 3. To as of where it's for 20 seconds, increases user strength by 30, and chance of inflicting Scorch Run by 80%. So obviously, with someone that dodges a lot, this is going to be this is going to be really good because you then become a mini Scorchtrend bot. Because also we have Kimono Elisan and we still have Summer Alex existing in the game as well. We have 2 Scorchtrend down users, making someone like Uriel potentially really damn nice, especially for more units to have Scorchtrend uptime available to them. But however, they need to dodge, and therefore only Forest is really going to benefit. To as of which I still believe people that have the 5th Unbind or like most, if not all, of the Flame Gala Dragons, they're going to be better than Uriel. Even Gozu Tenno will be better than Uriel. So that's my opinion. Is he a good general pool dragon option? Yes. However, once again, really only Forest, but you typically want to use Galas or 5th Unbinds over him. That's my opinion, but he could potentially have some usage just if you do enjoy this man. So now I'm going to backtrack just a little bit and quickly talk about Gala Prince, alright? Now then, obviously he does have a Trials of the Mighty Spiral, and this is where he really does start to output a lot of damage. But however, his Spiral only enhances his kit. His kit remains generally the same from 50 to 70. So above zone, obviously, it's nice. It's more likely not going to be using Curse of Nihility, but it is nice for stuff like Tartarus and Trials of Mighty that do not have Curse of Nihility. It's still nice. Exalted Glory, it charges by itself. So do keep that in mind. It's just a lot of hits, a good chunk of damage. Paralysis, shield. Like, it just does a lot of stuff. That's about it. It just does a lot of stuff. Not too much stuff. Not like game-breaking stuff. It just does a lot. Because I have like strength, defense, one skin shield, and paralysis. So it's nice. A shape-shifting boost. This is what makes him very unique. You can outright increase your shapeshift time as well as modify in dragon form, and this can honestly apply to other people as well, making him pretty damn nice for dragon-centric units. But also, if under light, whenever you do transform, you get an HP regen, increasing your survivability, making dragon tanking just a little bit better. Because while you're tanking dragon form, passively you will be gaining HP, which is really nice. Dragon's Light Resolve reduces a dragon gauge depletion over time by 30% and increases attack rate when shapeshifted by 10%, making your dragons even better. Obviously a dual res, but also fills 50% of the user's dragon gauge when their HP drops to 30% once per quest. This is nice because you literally just have a dragon in your back pocket whenever you hit the low HP. It's really nice. Nice emergency dragon. Really good for fights. Really good. So Gala Prince is definitely a unit you should consider going for because of how unique he is, and yeah, he still has a really damn good kit. He still has a good kit. He was the first Trials of the Mighty, but he honestly lasted the test of time. Even though when he first launched, he was like, okay, sure. Nowadays, he is still really damn good. So I would consider pulling for him if you need more. But overall, this banner, this is definitely going to be a light restock banner. Because lastly, we have Jupiter being best general pool like Katana. Then we have Gala Prince being a really damn good Gala unit. So just if your light does need updating, you would consider summoning on this banner. But however, just if say for example you already own Galaluka, honestly Galaluka alone can render this banner. You don't need to summon at all. So if you own Galaluka, you can skip if you plan on going for Galaluka and don't need a carryover. You can skip on this banner as well. But however, just if you really want to have a little bit more layover until you do get Galaluka, this would be a pretty good banner to summon on. However, for me, I'm summoning because I want Jupiter. That's it. I want Jupiter. I own Gala Prince. I don't care about Uriel. I have a lot of other Galas, so I'm only going for Jupiter. only going for this man's. But that's going to be it for this video and my thoughts and everything. So hopefully you do make the decision that does best benefit you, your money, and or your account. Hell, maybe all three. I don't know. You play how you like. I just recommend stuff. And I don't. And there might be a video tomorrow because it obviously being the banner day and all that. So I probably will be summoning day one. I do have a thumbnail I've been waiting to use for such a long time. I'm finally going to be able to use it. I'm really happy about that. And I guess I'll see you all tomorrow, where I potentially spend money for a twink. See ya.